Hello, this is Tom Hall here with Faster Saves Lives program, here talking about another Faster Challenge. This month is the Zombie Hunter Faster Challenge, and just like in a zombie apocalypse, this month all that's going to matter when you're on the range are headshots, because in a zombie apocalypse, as we all know, headshots are all that matter. So this month, what we're doing is we have a course of fire for you that simulates with each string of fire a different imagined scenario in a zombie apocalypse, and how you would react to it, and applying certain skills you may or may not at this point have on the range. So this will get you out on the range, get you having a little fun, get you having some trigger time. So make sure you go out there and be safe, and thanks for taking the Faster Challenge. Your first string of fire and your first scenario is from 3 feet. You have 3 seconds to accomplish this and get 2 headshots from the holster. Scenario 1, while foraging for food, you come across a zombie at very close range. Time is of the essence. Get those headshots. Go. All right, we suggest for this course of fire, specifically because it is so much about just headshots and headshots only, that in between each string of fire, you tape your hits. So we're going to tape the hits, right? And that way, if we hit again, we will know which strings of fire we hit and missed on. The misses, of course, outside the headshot, you do not need to tape. Also, if you're using a paper plate, you can use this same technique. It has nothing to do with the target. Just make sure you observe range safety, and before anybody goes down range, make sure all the firearms are in their holster or properly secured for safety purposes. All right, scenario 2 is from 6 feet is where it begins and goes back to approximately 9 feet while moving backwards. You have 8 seconds to take 3 shots, and of course, headshots are all that matters. As you are walking with your partner and small child, suddenly from the bushes, a former mailman, now your undead mailman, approaches. You immediately take your weak arm and shield them while pushing them backwards and defending them. Go. All right, scenario 3. Scenario 3 is the same as scenario 2, except in this one, your strong arm, your strong hand is injured, and you have your gun out and at the ready in your weak hand because of your injury. You're still protecting your family with that other arm though, however. So you're also starting at 6 feet, moving backwards to 9 approximately, while pushing or shielding your loved one behind you as you move backwards. 8 seconds, 3 shots, and of course, headshots are all that matter. Go. Scenario 4, or string of fire 4. This one begins at 12 feet. You have 5 seconds for these 3 shots, but you're doing it from the holster after dropping what you have in your arms. Here's the scenario. During a search of a barely touched grocery store, you encounter a zombie when you turn down the toilet paper aisle. The problem is you have your arms full of loot that you've gathered in this grocery store. You drop everything and you draw your gun and take out the former deli manager. And headshots are all that count. Go. All right, string of fire or scenario 5. This one begins at 20 feet. You have 12 seconds and you need to accomplish 4 shots. Draw from an empty gun from the holster. Perform a malfunctions drill after the click. Aim in and perform a reload after you realize that your reload is the problem and you get a second click. So you get a malfunctions drill and a reload in this one. You've been walking for days with hardly any food and any fresh water, and you're feeling the effects of dehydration and hunger. And subsequently, you aren't thinking clearly. You've neglected to reload your firearm after the last time you used it, and while approaching your own small town after foraging trip, you see coming from behind the town's welcome sign, the mayor. His suit hanging in threads, but that bright red tie is still looking pretty good. Remember, headshots are all that count. Go. All right, scenario 6, string of fire 6. This is from 50 feet. 10 seconds for 4 shots. It's time for some relaxation from this chaotic zombie apocalyptic world, right? You and your kid decide to go play some basketball at the local high school and shoot some hoops. So you enter from the side gym door and you see your old basketball coach coming from the equipment room on the opposite side of the court. Distance is your friend. Distance gives you time after to take care of your enemy. You have plenty of time to take out this rotted version of your former history teacher and basketball coach. Remember, it's only headshots. Go. All right, this is string of fire or scenario 7. This is 75 feet. You have 20 seconds to get 6 shots off. You're going to fire 3 shots from kneeling and 3 shots from standing. A fellow zombie survivor has fallen ill, and you are kneeling and attending to them when you hear the telltale sound of the approach of the undead. You take the initial shots as soon as possible from your kneeling position. You realize you have time and distance on your side, and you just need to make at least 1 shot to count. Your last 3 chances are while standing. Headshots are all that matter. Go. And of course, we're not part of a zombie apocalypse, and I don't suspect we ever will be. But just for fun, of course, this month, we're going to talk about, your sort of ranking and your qualification in this skill. So as you notice, in each scenario, it's separate and independent. So if you did not get at least 1 headshot per scenario, you have become a zombie. If you got at least 1 headshot per scenario, you at least took out the undead and survived them. And then we sort of have a ranking scenario too. 1 to 6 headshots means you're a zombie because there's at least 1 that you didn't get a headshot on. 7 to 12 headshots, we'll call you a survivor. 13 to 18 makes you a zombie hunter. 19 to 24 headshots makes you a zombie hunter instructor. And if you've got every shot was a headshot, then you are a zombie terminator. So in the faster challenge, do us a favor, take some pictures, have some fun with it. Take a partner out there, have them make zombie sounds for you while you're shooting, whatever. Have fun with it, take some pictures, tag us on your social media, and let us know how you ranked up. Thanks for taking the challenge and supporting a great cause. Hey, just finished the Zombie Hunter Course of Fire, the Zombie Hunter Challenge, and just wanted to share my results with you. I missed 1 on my weak hand. I noticed as soon as I did it, just yanked the trigger on this one, and then back at 75 feet with the 6 shots, 3 kneeling, 3 standing, I yanked 1 there too. So I got 23 out of 25, 23 headshots out of the 25 required. So based on the ranking system here, that makes me a zombie hunter instructor, and kind of that's what I already do, I guess. So pretty good. It was very fun, especially kind of imagining the scenarios as you go. So I really appreciate it. Make sure you be safe, get your training in, get your trigger time in. But I really appreciate you supporting a good cause with the Faster Saves Lives. Make sure you check us out. Check out all of our Faster challenges on. We'll post on Facebook on our Facebook page. We also do Twitter and Instagram. as well as we send out emails to you. Spread the word. Do this with friends and family. Tag us in your social media and spread the word about the Faster Challenge and support a great cause. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.